Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Josh. I still use junk on eBay. Today is a Monday morning and we got a lot of orders going on. I think it's 59 if I remember correctly. We've been selling stuff while I've been here at the storage unit. I've pulled a couple things here. Pulled over $100 worth of stuff already since we've been here, so that's nice. But yeah, it's Monday. I feel like I haven't filmed a video in a while, so I've got some updates. Number one, we had the spring, winter, I don't know. We had an eBay seller update, whatever season it is now. It's February. I guess that would be some sort of winter seller update, but I thought we already had one of those. Anyways, big news, fees are going up 10 cents a piece. I guess that's the big news from it. There's a bunch of other things going on, some good, some bad, but what everybody's talking about is anything that sells for $10 plus shipping, there's now an additional 10 cents fee. Did I say $10 plus shipping? Anything that sells for a total of $10, and that can be kind of interesting to think about because a lot of things like in that $5 range, if they're adding like $4.50 shipping, then you're at $9.50. Add on some taxes, you're automatically at that $10 fee. So it's really like anything you're selling for at least $5 plus shipping is probably going to get this new 10-cent fee. It's not a new fee, it's an increased fee. They're increasing, basically, it's for like payment processing and stuff like that. They're increasing the fee 10 cents. So what does that mean for my business? That means if I look back last year, we sold right around 6,000 items. That would have been $600 less in profit we would have had. This year, if I sell around 10,000 items, which is kind of the goal, we're not quite on track for that, but I'm hoping to increase things a little bit. We're looking at $1,000 less. Just like that. eBay, nice little announcement, takes $1,000 from you. What can you do about it? Not really anything. You could raise all your prices 10 cents. We just sold something. Oh wait, that's just a late notification coming through. The buyer just paying for this, but we already said pay ship now, so kind of delayed notification there because I already pulled it. Oh well, maybe eBay's being a little janky this morning. But yeah, so we had that come through. What else? Oh, I had a negative feedback. That's probably what the topic of this video will be today. I had a negative feedback. I did get it removed. There's a few different things you can do to get negative feedbacks removed. They don't always work. They're not always worth the time, but there is one thing I always do that I think is always worth the time. Number one is I go ahead and message the buyer first. This time I was not able to get a response. I remind them that I have free returns and they're more than welcome to return the item if they want. Then I give it 24, 48 hours, whatever. Did not hear back from this particular customer. After that, then I go to ebay.com/sellerhelp. Now this part of the website looks like it was made in like 2005. It's just kind of weird and outdated. First time I found it, I was really confused. It's not easy to get to. Well, it's not easy to stumble upon if you don't know what's there, but there's lots of different things you can do from this part of the website, ebay.com/sellerhelp. You can ask for defects to be removed, which is something you should be doing quite often if you're selling a lot. I have to go on there and request late shipment defects to be removed once every couple of weeks because the post office just delays one package every couple of weeks. That just happens, not a big deal. Request those defects to get removed, they do. I also have decent luck on there asking for feedback to be removed. I always select, there's lots of reasons you can ask for the feedback to be removed. Always select other and say, I contacted the buyer and offered them a free refund, like that, put it in there. And then usually it gets removed. Not always, sometimes not. Now, some things I don't do. I don't reply to the feedback before that. I've heard from other people that replying to the feedback makes it harder for it to automatically remove it. This is an automatic process that you're going through here, but it doesn't always work. I don't know why. Okay, so I try that, and that's what I always do because that takes like 30 seconds to do, and I think it's worth spending 30 seconds to try to get your negative feedback removed. There are some other things you can do as well. The next thing I have tried in the past, which I don't try anymore because I don't think it's worth the time, is reaching out to eBay for Business on Facebook. This is going to take more like probably 2 to 5 minutes because you're kind of waiting for replies. It's just not a real efficient process. And it might be worth it to you to try that. Reach out to them, see if there's anything they can do. Odds are pretty low that if the automated process wasn't able to remove it, that they're going to be able to remove it. But that is the second thing you can try. I know a lot of people try that, and sometimes they get it removed. It's kind of like squeaky wheel gets the grease, this type of thing going on with getting feedback removed. Third thing you can do is actually call into eBay. I do not think that's worth the time to try and get the negative feedback removed. They're not that big of a deal, but it's worth spending 30 seconds on, in my opinion, to go to ebay.com/sellerhelp. Click on feedback, click on the feedback you're trying to do, click on other, type in a sentence about how you offered them a free return, and click submit. That's worth doing. But everything else, in my opinion, it's not. So I had one negative feedback. I don't remember what it was for. I think it was just dust doesn't like, was that type of deal. I'm trying to remember now, but I can't even remember. That's how big of a non-deal it is to me. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys what we are selling today, what all we've got shipping out, because we got quite a bit. I've already been here for about an hour, which is about how long it takes to pull 59 items. Oh, another thing I want to say, the eBay app has been constantly changing every few days right now. Right now, what is nice is whenever I'm pulling all these orders is I can now sort them in the app by custom SKU. That's going to save me time, so I'm happy with that. That's why you see them also, like, a lot more of the books are all lined up, a lot more of the DVDs and CDs, because I'm sorting by SKU. It's saving me time, about an hour to pull 59 items. Also been organizing a little bit, so I'm happy with that. A minute an item is about what it should take when I'm here, plus my drive time. Oh, also the way my photos uploaded, that had updated for a couple of days and then it went away. So I don't know if that's a change they're working on or what, but they were uploading much faster. Instead of just uploading one at a time, they were all uploading at the same time, but I had to click an extra button to upload photos. So not sure how I felt about that. Anyways, let's see what's sold. All right, quite the stack here today. And this is just the first unit. We're gonna start up here with a pair of jeans. I can't remember what these are. I think they're kids like Levi's, more modern if I remember correctly. Let's do some CDs. We got Aruba, Progress in Color. We sold that. And then we got Brothers Blood and Bone, Dan Trainer. I think this looks like some sort of like, actually I don't know what this is. Blues music of some sort. And then last but not least for CDs in this unit, we got Bailey Eats Hymns for Him. Funny title. New sealed. Pretty cool. Oh, might as well do this. This is Party Karaoke Country Mega Pack. This one does really good on Amazon as well, but I am missing one of the discs, so I sold it a lot lower. Very low price. Well, probably would have been $20, $30 on Amazon, but missing the disc really killed the value. Oh, let's just do sewing machine parts. We got some sort of bobbin case. We've got a presser foot. We've got this little thing that helps you wind up your bobbin. Some sort of bobbin cover thing off of a Husqvarna. Another little bobbin case. Here's a little slide plate. Look at all those sewing machine parts. Very happy there. We have some Volkswagen parts. We got this little, I don't even remember, some sort of little window switch. And a fuse box. If you are new to the channel and you'd like to see these types of eBay videos, what sold, tips and tricks, go ahead and subscribe. But it is that time of day where I walk over here, trip the light sensor, and walk back, because that's what we got to do when we're in the storage unit. Let's see, before we get to the media, let's show these little shoes. Pretty cool. And one card. This is an auto. Can't remember who this guy is. Eli Mitchell, 49ers. Pretty cool. That's sold. So now let's go through the stack of media. These sold together. Dragon Ball Z 2 and 3. These took a long time. Probably should have just sold these in a massive lot. Like in one of my giant DVD lots where I sold like 85 DVDs for 25 bucks. Probably would have been better off to do that because these took about 2 years to sell. We got some games, listed a bunch of games and DVDs the other day. We got Legend of Spyro on PS2, Lego Dimension on PS4, Sly Cooper Thieves in Time on PS3. This is a good game to be watching out for. PS3 Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. I think we got like $60, $70. All these video games came from the same place. We'll talk about that later. One DVD, International Khalid. His stuff does good. CDs, DVDs, whatever. It's worth looking up. One VHS, We Sing in Sillyville. We Sing stuff does good, either individually or in lots. I always save it. Always do something with it. We got The Spirit World by Larkin. Here is a NLT Creative Journaling Bible. My wife actually has the same one, but this is not hers. We have Methods of Mathematical Physics Volume 2. We have Klein World Bible Commentary. This is just the First Samuel one. The Triumph of Betty, Panther Pacina, Simple Sermons for Sunday Evening, Book of Life. I listed a whole set of these. Almost a whole set. I was missing one. I listed them individually since I was missing one, and I did that today. This was an older set I already had listed. This instructor's manual, let me pull it down real quick. I could not find one like this. Couldn't find this anywhere. Couldn't find it on eBay or Terapeak. I want to say I ended up listing it at like $40. You can see up on the screen what it sold for, but yeah, pretty cool. Just picked a price that felt good to me. I don't know, 40 bucks felt good. And then last but not least, we got this PS3 game, NCAA 14. One of the best sports games to be on the lookout for. You can find it fairly often. I want to say we got right around $70 plus shipping for it. Right now is where the market is currently. It can go up to sometimes around 100. But yeah, I picked up a tote full of really nasty, mostly PS3 games. All these were in that lot for $20. Honestly, I didn't want it because they were gross, guys. Let's just put it that way. But this one I saw in there, so I was like, yeah, let's do it. So as soon as I saw this, I was like, that's going to triple my money. Everything else can be profit. It just fell out. It's still okay. Everything else can be profit, but knowing that can sometimes help you on these deals that you don't want to do. But there was some other good stuff in there. I didn't know Shattered Dimensions was worth that much. But anyways, we're going to put everything in the IKEA bag before I drop everything else and go down to the other unit, show you what sold down there. All right, we're down in the other unit. I like to take this time on Mondays to kind of talk about what I'm going to be working on this week, my plan, what we got going on. Today, Monday, so far I have already photographed and listed one box full of books. Well, not finished listing. I think I got 3 or 4 left. It was time to come to the storage unit. So I have the cutoff kind of around 9 o'clock. I like to put there where I just stop listing and then come to the storage unit. I tried to have pictures ready for that. Did not have them ready this morning because I didn't photograph enough on Friday. So this afternoon, what I need to do is I need to be processing something. Don't really know what. I'll probably go do some sewing machines because that's easy, and I've got a lot going on tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Tomorrow I need to go get a trailer load of books. The place that I get my bulk books from called me and said, hey, we're backed up. Please come get them. They do that every once in a while. So Tuesday we're going to go get those, and I'm going to be really processing, sorting, doing a lot of heavy lifting that day. So I want something a little easier today. Probably sewing machines. So we're going to be working our way through that hard, working on those books really hard, probably Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all books, those 3 days. Some that'll be Amazon, some that'll be eBay, a little bit of everything. And then Friday, I'm going to just probably give myself the day to do something random, probably Volkswagen parts, probably really hit those hard and finish those. So I don't have very many of those left. And as you can see, they're selling pretty good. We've already seen 3 of them going out, and I think I got another 1 or 2 in here. But anyways, that's the plan for the week. What are you guys working on this week? Let me know in the comment section below. Always curious to see what other people are working on. But anyways, let's see what else sold. All right, so we're gonna start down here on the floor because we got a lot down here on the floor. First things first, we do have a 5 CD Trader RCA. Took a while to sell, got like 20 bucks. I keep 20 by 14 by 6 boxes on hand, and these fit really good in those. I think this one should still fit. It's a little long this way, but I think it should still be fine. But most of these things like this fit really nice in those 2014 6 boxes. Here we've got a whole lot of these bulk CD lots. Let me pull them out. I've actually sold all these. This was a new experiment. There's 100 of them in each of these lots. I actually just counted to 100 on the first one, then weighed them, and then weighed out that same amount, added 5 extra discs each time just to be safe, so that at least they'd have some extras. But yeah, these are just like scratch CDs or CDs that had broken cases, different things like that. Ones that were not worth resurfacing, that type of deal. Trying to make a little extra money out of them. Sold 1 lot for $8.50 plus shipping. And then I sold 7 more lots to another buyer for a total of $49 plus shipping. So we got like 50 bucks out of what I would normally be throwing away. New experiment. Seemed to go good. Happy with it, I think. I don't know. Fairly easy. Here we got 2 lots of scrubs going out to different buyers. I picked up a bunch of scrubs at the same time I picked up the jeans. Spent $100 on everything. Took one full day to get through all the scrubs. Probably looking at like $400 to $500 in profit when everything's said and done, and they're selling really fast. So much happier with that than I was when I purchased it. One pair of Wrangler jeans going out to a buyer. Let's see what else we got up here. Here's another Volkswagen part. I believe like, I think power steering goes in here maybe. Power steering fluid. Some sort of fluid. What else we got? We got some Harley parts. These go together, sold them like that. Looks like they go around some sort of column or something. Here we've got a little action figure. He's been listed forever. Glad to see him go. Let me say goodbye to him. It's a cool little like vintage Mickey Mouse hair clip. Here are two Blu-rays. We got Finding Dory and Finding Nemo. A lot of those together. And here's just like another kid's Blu-ray lot. Really like selling Blu-rays like this. They do good. Got quite a few left in this tote, but they've been selling down. We got some CDs going out. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that or that. Some crazy stuff. Harry Potter Sorcerer's Stone, rough condition, but this is a first printing. So I did sell it like that. And one Dolly Parton 8-track. This hat, I'm kind of in trouble on this hat. It's actually a dark blue, but in my listing, it looked more black, and I said it was black. So I reached out to the buyer. We're going to see what happens there, but hopefully we can just cancel that listing. Hopefully they'll ask me to cancel it. But that thing's definitely dark blue. Sewing machine part, sewing machine part. One pair of pink Sperry's that had been in the store forever. I'd marked them down to $10 back in January. Accepted an offer like $5 or $6 just to get them gone. And last but not least, we got two of these. They're valve stems going out for a Harley. Those are going international. That is everything we've got going out today.